Welcome back, everybody. It's me, your boy Waddles. Check this out. I've achieved greatness. Finally, at long last. Chest boat, it lives. And this time, it's not just a boat. It's like 3 boats combined into one with a chest in it. This right here is greatness. We have finally done it, gamers, after years of trying. It's done. Okay, not exactly. The swamp biome is one of 5 biomes that is currently in line for an update. As you probably have heard by now, the mountain biome is getting revamped in the 1.17 update. But what about the swamp? Swamp when? Swamp what? Today we're going to check out this pack right here. The pack aims to redo the swamp by adding 2 brand new mobs, a new wood type, some other cool things like canoe chest, and it even comes with a couple skins too. Smash like for more videos just like this one and turn notifications on to get those videos in your notifications. Unfortunately, it's a pack, so if you want to check out the swamp update, we're going to need to be in this world. So we'll create this world. Today, we're actually going to unlock all of the world settings right here and flip it over to creative mode so we can check things out a little bit faster. We won't change anything else though. We'll leave everything else alone. So, predictably, when you create this world, you're going to be dropped down into a swamp. This is the spawn right here. We have buildings behind us and a chest right in front of us. We should probably check this chest out, right? Yep, for sure. Guidebook. Interesting. Guidebook, top 10 most interesting things of all time. Page 2, introduction and new stuff. Page 5, limitations of the custom content. First up with this pack, we have 3 brand new blocks. All of these blocks are based around a new wood type. 2 brand new mobs, the frog and the crocodile. A brand new long boy, the canoe. And then the world around us, the swamplands in here. The other stuff is technical stuff, like limitations. We'll talk about it a little bit. So let's start with the brand new block. Right off the bat, we are surrounded by them actually. Right here is the brand new cypress log, cypress wood type, and cypress plank. Now look at this plank right here. You seriously can't tell me that this green plank, this tone right here, isn't the perfect tone for like an ogre or something? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell me. Now, right off the bat, when I saw this log, I thought acacia wood. That looks really similar to acacia. This is a scam, but no, it's actually significantly different. The new log type is way more clean, less busy. The texture of the cypress log is super clean, and because of the clean texture, I think this log would work amazingly in like a modern build. Maybe you come into the swamp, take down all of the other buildings, and build some sort of modern mansion. That would be really cool. I imagine these things as like pillars, and then maybe we could pair this stuff with like stone. Stone would look probably pretty good, or stone bricks, or maybe even cobblestone. That's a little more medieval though. Or we could get the big rich energy in here. Quartz would go so well with this new log. Look at that, with the white, with that gray tone. That looks good. The pack also comes with a solid wood type. That's going to be like the solid wood blocks where you have the bark on all of the sides. There's also a plank. And the plank, like I said before, it's green. The green is really cool. The cypress green tone is definitely unnatural feeling and kind of strange, but at the same time, I feel like it kind of fits. I mean, after all, we have crimson and warped wood. That stuff is pretty weird. A little bit more weird than green wood. But limitations. We need to talk about limitations. These logs are logs. Like, they work as logs. We could take this cypress log right here, turn it into cypress planks, then maybe make sticks with this if we wanted to, or try out some other recipes, like maybe a boat. This boat recipe actually works. That's a new boat. We're going to come back to that in a minute. However, some things that would normally work don't work with cypress logs. So oak logs, they can go down here as fuel. The cypress logs, though, that doesn't work. If you wanted to, you could actually turn the cypress logs into charcoal and do things that way, but the cypress logs on their own, they're limited. Another massive limitation, they can only be placed in one direction, which is going to be the up and down direction. No turned logs, unfortunately. Just up and down. The turned logs would be so amazing, but it just doesn't work. Another hugely disappointing one, this right here. We can't use the axe on this to strip this, which is probably the biggest bummer, because this green tone with the stripped log texture, that'd be like the cleanest thing ever. According to the guidebook that apparently I despawned, all of these limitations are due to the bedrock engine. Big rip. Big bummer. Let's move on though to something else. Check this out. Right here, we put the wood on the table, we put the shovel right there, and boom, canoe. The canoe is basically a big boat. Look at this thing. That's pretty big. Definitely long, for sure. It controls, steers, moves around just like a normal boat would, for the most part, aside from some visual things. But it doesn't stop there. No, it couldn't. It wouldn't ever. Take the canoe back to the crafting table, grab a chest, put it in the crafting table, and then we've achieved it. We've finally done it. That's right. It's happened right here. This is history in the making, in the made. we have a chest boat right here. We can sail around in the swamp, and then while we're in chest boat, we can actually hit E and access the inventory. This axe, it's going in the canoe with the chest right there. All of this stuff too, I don't need it anymore. Even more canoes with the chest inside of there, it works. We can get out of it, and it's still in there. Now, if you want to access this, you're going to need to jump into the boat and hit E. I've tried over and over again to actually access the chest without getting into it, and it doesn't seem to work. So get in chest boat, hit E, and then you have the chest inside of the chest boat. That's amazing. How could people not vote for this thing? That would have been amazing. Canoe with the chest is far superior to the normal Minecraft boat, but that's actually it for the canoe chest. Mob number 1, look at this boy right here, the crocodile. So, the crocodile, listen to the sound. The sound, it's an absolute beast. The crocodile is essentially a dragon after all. Look at this thing. Look at the crocodile. Let's say we were the crocodile hunter. We have a crocodile, we have an iron sword. We can hit the crocodile, hit it again, and 3 hits, and it's gone. Or with a netherite sword, we can hit the crocodile 2 times, and it will be gone. The crocodile will sometimes drop the crocodile tail. We'll talk about that in a second. So this is probably a bad idea, but survival mode, crocodiles. Yeah, the crocodiles don't like you in survival mode. They will attack you on sight. Crocodile, that would make sense. The crocodile is a mob that will go on land and in the water. When it's in the water, it'll swim around right on the surface like that, and then on land, it'll crawl around. It is a dangerous mob. You don't want to mess with this thing. If you wanted to, you could actually set up a crocodile farm for crocodile tail. Crocodile tail is a brand new edible item added to the game with this pack. Just like with any other food, put it in the furnace, cook it up, and then boom, you have cooked crocodile tail. Probably disgusting. Our next mob is still actually a little bit dangerous, more on that in a second, but it's like 1,000 times more adorable. Look at this right here, the model, it's a frog. The sound, did you hear the croak? That's amazing. The texture, yep, that's a frog. Now these frogs only come in one color. That's going to be this green color right here. They blend in. They hop around, they move around almost like a rabbit, but then they don't seem to be afraid of me. Like I'm running around over here, they just kind of stand there. My favorite part of the frog is the sound. It sounds so cool. Like seriously, the ambiance, the vibes with this thing, the atmosphere, it gets so much better. Now check this out. In survival mode, maybe I like walk near this frog right here. The frog, it actually doesn't like me. Now, it's not as dangerous as the crocodile, which makes sense, but they attack you. They deal a heart of damage. The frog, though, it's a whole lot weaker. They probably shouldn't mess with you because you can one-hit them with an iron sword right there. If you're lucky, you'll get frog legs. Look at the detail put into this frog model. Sometimes the frog, when it's sitting still, its cheeks like move, and it has a tongue too that it'll stick out like randomly. Look at the cheeks. Watch this. The cheeks move just like a frog. That is so cool. Now, just like the crocodile, as you would probably expect, the frog does go into the water too. But when the frog is in the water, look what it does. It swims around and creates a bunch of bubbles. I would assume that's meant to be because of like the breathing or something. I don't know, something like that. I'm not a frog. The first thing that I think of with his whole bubble effect is terraforming, actually. Imagine taking a couple frogs captive, putting them inside of some sort of pond, and then letting them just make bubbles in that pond. That would be pretty cool. That would look nice. And you would get this nice sound too. The ambiance, seriously, with that frog noise, that fits into this game so well. I love that. Just like with the crocodile tail, the frog legs are a cookable food item. Also, probably equally as disgusting. Before we check out the world a tiny bit, there's one mysterious thing with this pack. So we put this in the crafting table, nothing, right? Yeah, that would kind of make sense. But right here, banana split. A nature item, a food item. I have no clue how to get the banana split, but it's in the creative inventory. You can search it and grab it right there. And I assume this is a food, edible item. Yep, definitely. I don't know how you get it in survival though. So, the world, the swamp. From the looks of things, right off the bat, you have a sizable area in here that has been customized. The trees look so cool. Now, unfortunately, the leaves on these trees are just oak leaves. These are just oak leaves on the tree, but the trees are still really cool looking. All throughout the swamp here, we have custom land. There's lots of hills and lots of holes in those hills, coarse dirt, and andesite on the ground, which I think is actually a really interesting addition. It almost looks like clay, and honestly, in survival, I would almost almost wish that that were clay. All around the swamp, we have buildings. You can actually go inside of these buildings, and some of the buildings have chests in here, but from my experience, from what I've seen so far, no loot in any of the chests. The buildings are actually really cool looking though, and they use the new wood type. This building has a giant tree inside of it, more chests in here, but again, empty. But look at that. That tree is literally in the house. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but it's pretty sweet looking. This building is another cool building. So inside we have our standard empty chests, but this time we have a bunch of anvils too. I would definitely be taking these and using these somewhere else. If there is one thing though that isn't in this pack that I would want, it would have been villagers populating this swamp. I feel like swamp villagers living inside of this swamp would have been a really nice addition. It would have helped to make the swamp feel a little bit more alive. But let's check out this big temple. The temple. I haven't seen inside of here. What do we have? So it looks almost like a maze. Let's go maybe this way. Where does this go? Does this go anywhere? Oh, it is. I think it is literally going to be a maze, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a maze. Okay, what's at the middle? Cobwebs. We break them. This way. That's an exit. And then this way probably goes, yeah, this definitely goes towards the middle. All right, so it's like a big spiral. We keep going, and here we are in the middle room with a staircase up. Hey, any chests in here? Nope, no chest. Zombie. That's not good. Up here, skeleton, zombie. Floor number 2. Oh, we have a zombie spawner right there, okay? Okay, and then lava dripping gold in the corners. Another zombie spawner right, or do we have 4 zombie spawners in here? Oh, we have, 4 zombie spawners in here. That could be sweet for some type of farm. Keep going up though. Next floor. Don't know if there's a way to get to it. Oh, no. We would get to this from the outside. Okay. Back inside of this thing. Lava. Why do we have a lava up here? What's going on up here? Is there a secret room or is it? No, I think it's just lava. Wait. Why isn't this flowing down? That's illegal. Okay, so this temple could definitely be converted into a high-efficiency zombie spawner farm. That would be pretty cool. That'd be like a ton of experience. I'm not sure if there's other loot inside of the temple, though. And check this out. We have a temple right there, and then right over here, this is closer to spawn. That's where I was building. We have another temple. I assume that this temple is probably going to be the same. The structure looks, I think, identical. Yeah, this is identical, for sure. These custom mushrooms are actually pretty cool looking. Look at that. Whenever the swamp gets updated, it definitely deserves some strange mushroom plants like this one, like on the ground, because they're really cool looking. Let's check this one out, though. We have a lot of gold up top. That's definitely a gigantic bell. And then inside, anything? Like a table. And then I think that's it. Over here, this looks like a blacksmith, an anvil right out front. This definitely has to be a blacksmith. Tons of chests. This could definitely be converted into like a swamp base. How about upstairs? What do we have up here? A balcony, and then another room. Ooh, I like that layout. Yeah, a completely separate room. That's an awesome layout. So overall, the swamp, it's pretty empty, but it does have a lot of really cool buildings. Maybe import some villagers to help make this area feel a little bit more alive, do a little bit of terraforming, and your base would be looking pretty sweet. Having these trees around your base will help a huge time because they are amazing. The models in this pack, the crocodile and the frog, they're absolutely amazing. They look good, and they have a custom drop too, which is pretty cool. The new wood type, it's nice, but another huge downside of the wood type, it doesn't come with a slab or staircase variant. The planks, you just have the solid plank block, kind of like old Minecraft. If you were interested in checking out a couple cool new mob concepts, messing around with a brand new green wood type, and maybe building a base inside of the swamp, then this pack, it might be worth it. Today, big thank you to my patrons, Dark Panther 7 and the Camel 88. So I want to finish things off by showing you my masterpiece, built out of the brand new green wood type. Take a screenshot, put it on Reddit, and rake in the upvotes right here. Here's our boy, right there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay fresh. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Goodbye. You're welcome for the upvotes.